everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. So I am in the middle of planning my daughter's baby shower, and I themed this one. I theme all my parties, but this one actually she themed. It's jungle zoo animals, and you'll probably be hearing a little bit of that in the next few videos because I am actually going to take you along for the ride of how I theme a party. And so to start out with, we are going to make centerpieces, and these are very economical centerpieces. I got my ideas online, but I kind of just took different ideas. There were some things that I could purchase, but they were super expensive, and I knew that I could do them a lot cheaper. So these centerpieces were very, very economical. I would say they cost less than $4 a piece, or roughly around there. I'll give you a breakdown price as we're making them, but they're gonna be fun. They're gonna be super cute, easy, and just something that we can do for the party to make it a little bit more exciting. And I have to have my theme going. That's just who I am. So let's get going. We're gonna make these centerpieces and have some fun. Okay, so let's get started. Now I went ahead and I got some of these ideas off the internet, and I put them together, and I wanted to do them in a very inexpensive way. So I kind of did it myself. So I'll start and show you what I have. I have these cute little zoo animals. Her theme is jungle zoo animals. Colors are brown, orange, and green, and blue. There's 4 colors. So I got these little guys. They came like this. I'll show you. I got these at Michael's, our craft store. They were already painted and everything, and I think they were like 79 cents each or something like that. So I bought all the different animals, and I bought some duplicates of the animals as well. And then I had some lollipop sticks, and I went ahead and just glue gunned the animals onto the lollipop sticks. And these are the large lollipop sticks. Now you can use whatever size you want. So I went ahead and I just hot glue gunned those on there. Now I found these on Etsy, and they were super, super expensive. So I knew that I could do them cheaper, and so that's what I did. And then I have these cute paper straws, and I have a short vase. So I went ahead and I hot glue gunned one onto a paper straw. Then at Michael's they had these words, and they all came with raw wood. They're very delicate, so if you find these, be careful because they break easy. I went ahead and got the colors of her shower in the acrylic paints. So they are like these kind of paints like this. These are really cheap. I think I paid 79 cents each for these. And I have tons left over. I painted the words, and then I went ahead and I glue gunned those onto the sticks as well. So these are all of our inserts. Now the next thing I got was the 3 daisies, and I got these at Michael's. These were all 60% off. So originally they were $2.99, so whatever 60% off is. I got her 3 favorite colors for the shower, and so those are going to be really pretty as well. And then I got some ribbon because the vases that I bought had no ribbon on them, and I got this at the dollar store, and it just was a really cute baby print and it had all the right colors. It doesn't have the orange, but it's got the blue and the green, so that was perfect. I did get these vases at the dollar store minus the ribbon. I went ahead and put the ribbon on there before we got started. So these vases were blue and green. Don't mind the parchment paper inside this one. You can see that. Blue and green at the dollar store, so it was perfect. I bought 2 of them for the centerpieces. And then went ahead and tied the ribbon around one, and then I got a wooden J at the craft store, because the baby's name is going to be James. And so I went ahead and left that one with the raw wood, and I glued that onto the vase. So when we fill those, you'll see how that is. Now, what I did for the filling, you could buy the marbles if you wanted to. You could use beads. You could use coffee beans. You can use whatever you want, which coffee beans, if I had any, would look really cute in this too because they're brown and then they put off a really yummy smell. But I'm going to stick to my theme, and I went ahead and I did this as inexpensive as I could. If you guys remember at Christmas time, I made some really cute sock snowmen, and I used rice to fill them. Well, I had bought tons of rice, so I had extra rice. So I went ahead in bowls, and I poured this rice, and I used my gel food coloring. So I colored this rice blue, and then I colored rice green. Did it in bowls, put a couple squirts of food coloring, used a fork until it was incorporated, and it's kind of like the tie-dye look, and I liked that. And then I put it into glasses so it would be easier to pour. That's where the parchment paper comes in. I don't have a funnel that would really funnel or anything really well. So I made my own funnel with parchment paper, and all I did was cut a piece of that, and then I rolled it up and stuck it inside the vase here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. I've got the parchment paper, and in the blue I want to go ahead and I want to fill it with glue, and I'm going to slowly pour it. You can see how the parchment paper becomes a funnel. And I'm just going to keep pouring until I think I have enough, and I'm probably, what you want to do is pour it into the pour the rice into this until it reaches about right here with the parchment paper, because then we're going to wiggle that parchment paper right out. So I just keep checking to see where it is, and that just helps you from getting it all over the place. Okay, so it is right dead at the top of this parchment paper. You can see inside. Then all you're going to do is gently, I'm going to keep my parchment paper rolled, and I'm going to gently lift it out and let that rice settle in there. So you can see there's still a little bit of room, and if you want to top that off, you can. But there is one of my vases. So let's move that blue. Next, we're going to do the green, and we're going to do that the same way. So let me go ahead and fill this one up, and I will be right back and show you how to put these together. Okay, so I went ahead and I got these funneled in there. You can see there's the green one, and here's the blue one. Look how cute these are. And then I just made the funnel a little bit smaller, and I put the rice in here till it hit about right there in the vase, because I might have to even take some of that out because I got to try to fit one of these flowers in there. So those are all filled up. You can see how cute they look, how easy they are. Now what I want to do is I want to kind of mix and match the colors. So I don't want the green flower to go in the green vase. I'm more about mixing the colors together. So really all you need to do is you're going to take this flower, I'm using blue in the green vase, and we're going to push that down. Now if it's too tall, like this one kind of is, all you have to do is take this bottom stem and kind of curl it up. And you're going to want to make it. Okay, so I was showing you how to bend a flower when my battery died. I absolutely need a new camera. I cannot keep the battery charged in this thing. So I'm going to get through what I can, and then we'll keep going. So these bloopers are all included. I was showing you how to bend the flower. However, I decided to go ahead and put one of the centerpieces together while my camera was charging a little bit. And I figured out that there was a couple things that I needed to do first. So that actually was a good thing. So this one's all put together. You can see my little zebra's turned around, sorry. I got everything in there. So I'm going to show you the trick because I had a couple things that happened, and so let's get started on that. Okay, so now we're going to do the blue one. Let me bend this camera down a little bit here. What I found is you want to go ahead and you want to bend that flower like I was showing you before. So just bend it about as short as you want it and make sure it's going to fit in the jar. However, I found that with the rice in there, I couldn't get the stem down as far as I wanted. So I have to let some of this rice come out of here. And I don't take it all out, but enough that I can get the stem, you can see kind of hollow down there, and get the stem into the rice. Now, if it's not down far enough, pour a little bit more rice out until you jam that down there enough. So I want to turn this around. This is the direction I want my flower to go. I'm trying to get the whole thing in here. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you can either put some more items in there or go ahead and fill that rice back in there, but do not fill it all the way. So I kind of put it in at an angle and I pour my rice in there slowly. And then if it doesn't come out, just kind of loosen the parchment paper, just like so. You can turn the flour around a little bit once you get it in there. But I found that you don't need as much rice, and if you get rice everywhere, I'm sorry. You don't need as much rice if you have the flower stem in there. Although I don't want my flower stem to show, and this one's wanting to show. I'm having a lot of camera malfunctions today. I'm sorry. Okay, so my camera just cannot seem to reach this whole thing, so that you're not going to see the flower. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start sticking the other stuff in there. So I have an elephant that I want to put in there, and you just want to kind of take it and jam it down into that rice. Now the rice is a good binder. It holds everything super well. So I've got my elephant and I just kind of position him the way I want him. And then the next thing I have is my little tiger here. And I'm gonna put him in there, and you can put him behind it, you can put him, but I just want it to be a different direction than the elephant. Once you get everything in there, you can start making some adjustments, which is what I did on the other one. Like I kind of put the flower down that way. And then the way I made that flower is I kind of bent it down this way, because these stems are bendable, and I bent it in there. If you don't like the way your animal's positioned, take it out and redo it until you get it where you want it. So I'm going to fiddle around with this a little bit, and then we'll come back. And then the last thing you want to put in there is the words that you painted, and you can stick those where you want as well. So just place everything in the rice. I'm going to come right back. I'm going to reposition these and just kind of keep moving them around until you get them where you want them. And you can see they're coming together good. We'll be right back. Okay, so I got that one done. I got it to where I wanted it. I like it. It turned out really super cute. You can see there's the J, and I'll kind of go up so you can see. So that turned out cute. So I'm going to put that back here with the other one. Be sure that I don't clank them together and really mess up what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm doing the little vase, and I was really trying to get a little bit creative on what to do with this flower because it was not going to bend to go into this little tiny vase. So what I did is I bent it down and I just kind of spiraled it around my finger. So you can just kind of twist it just like that. And then you get that little spiral, and that's kind of cute. And then I'm just going to shove that right into, make it look almost like a spring. If I don't break it first. Whoops. I have a slippery table. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I'm going to kind of bend it to where I want it. And I can add some more rice into this one. I don't have enough really in here. But these flowers are very bendable. That's what I like about them. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more rice because I want to really position that stem in there. I'm going to kind of put it around the top. Okay. And I just kind of keep taking that extra rice and putting it right back into my glasses again. Okay. So I have it in the little vase, and then I have my cute little decor on my lollipop sticks, or my paper straws, I'm sorry. Okay, so you can kind of position those in there the way you want them. This flower can come up a little bit so it's not blocking the words. So I've got that down in there. There's the wish. Now I'm going to get the little monkey in there. Now this one only fits very little, so you have to kind of position these a little bit. Try not to tear your straws apart doing it. I might not. Videos are not on my side today, I'll tell you. If I wanted something to go good today, it's not going to happen. It's just one of those days, so be patient with me. Put a little bit of that rice out of there. I might have jumped the gun and filled it too fast. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to redo this. Okay, there we go. Much better. I just put too much rice in there. Then we're going to find a position for our little monkey guy here. There we go. Finally, something went good. Okay, just be really careful, especially if you're on a slippery table like me. Okay, I just want these to be perfect, so I kind of get a little, my mind goes faster than my hands, and then things don't go right. I just need to take my time a little bit more. So make sure you take your time on these. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, so I finally got them all done. There you go. So that turned out super cute, see? And then there's the green flower. We got all the flowers. These are going to go on 3 separate tables. There we go. Let's turn these around so you can see them. Really, really cute centerpieces. Very, very inexpensive. Like I said, let me add these up really quick. Maybe $1.50, 79 cents. So what is that? About $2.50, $3.50. I'd say these probably cost about $5 a piece, if that. So that is a really inexpensive centerpiece for a baby shower. They're really fun. They're really adorable. My daughter's going to love them. And sorry for all the technical difficulties in this video. I do apologize. I do need to get a new camera, and I will be doing that soon. But I just wanted to get through this video and show you how fun this could be. Now stay tuned. I'm going to follow you along on the journey of my baby shower here and some of the fun ideas that I've come up with for it, as far as the punch and maybe some of the decor, maybe some of the prizes for the games, maybe some of the games. So anyway, I hope you give me a thumbs up even with all my malfunctions. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Go ahead and join me on Facebook. I'm Jus4SweetZ. I have my group page recipe book. I also have a page called Queen of Theme, which is where this one will go to because it shows how I theme parties. I will put my links below, and also you can join my Wild Tree page if you want to and check that out. Until next time, next video, make sure you stay tuned so we can finish this jungle animal party baby shower theme and you can watch it all. Until next time, next video, have a wonderful day, everyone. God bless.